Hello there. I'm going to discuss an interesting board from an Andrew Robson bridge duplicate. Details of all our duplicates in front of you, and also details of how to subscribe to my 4 daily channels of bridge casts for all different levels of player. These YouTube clips have a fair amount of assumed knowledge. They're aimed at the more experienced player. South's going to pass. West's going to open 1 club. I'm not really sure with that north hand that we should be bothering to bid. Our suit is so poor. We don't want a heart lead. You could throw in a jump to 2 hearts, a weak jump overcall, but it's not really a textbook hand with 6 pictureless hearts and 4 good spades. I think we'll just pass. Partner's still there. East certainly could jump to 3 clubs, but it feels to me as though there's time enough to do that. Let's bid 1 diamond and discover what partner's hand is all about. Jumping to 3 clubs does cramp the bidding unnecessarily. Let's show partner where we live. You would never withhold major suit support, but it's okay to withhold minor suit support, even to bid another minor. Right, now what do you think West should rebid? Well, the honest bid is a jump to 3 clubs, but to be honest, I wouldn't give that a very high score. I just don't think it zeroes in on the most likely game contract, which is surely 3 no trumps. You've got a near running club suit, you've got positional stoppers in both the unbid majors. I definitely think you should be bidding no trump. A rebid of 1 no trump would show 15 to 17. A rebid of 2 no trump would show 18, 19. And a rebid of 3 no trump is unbalanced gambling based on a trick source in the suit opened. I mean, a jump to 3 no trumps is not a mile away, but I just don't think you've got quite enough tricks for that. You could treat your hand as 18, 19 and jump to 2 no trumps, but although it's quite a good hand, I think that it's maybe worth nearer its actual 16 or 17. We're going to rebid 1 no trump. If it goes all pass, I doubt we've missed anything. And if it does go all pass, we're probably happy we rebid 1 no trump rather than the slightly more, let's be honest, pedestrian 3 clubs, because no trump scores better. And East doesn't have to bid their clubs now. 3 no trumps. The ubiquitous. All right. North's going to lead. 10 of hearts. Top of a sequence. Could be top of an interior sequence. So how are we going to play it? And clearly we need to work on the diamonds. Should we cash the clubs first? It does force the opponents to make a lot of discards, but the problem with that is that they're not going to throw winning spades away. Feels like running the clubs will help the opponents to diagnose the position, and it won't really achieve very much for our side. I'm much more into the idea of stealing an early diamond trick, because the defense don't know we've got 6 club tricks. That's another advantage of not repeating the clubs. So the question is how best to play it so the opponents duck a round of diamonds. Because if they duck 1 round of diamonds, we've got 9 tricks. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer here, and it does depend on your opposition as to what's likely to work. But I sort of like going with the ace and then immediately leading the king of diamonds. If the opponents duck, we can cash out for 9 tricks. If the opponents win, they may lead another heart. So let's look at this from South's perspective. It is a little odd to declare a rising with dummies ace of hearts. Would declarer really have played the hand like this if they didn't have the king of hearts? They would have probably ducked the first trick. And also they played the jack of hearts under the ace. That's a bit weird. Sort of has to be king jack doubleton, really. Why is declarer doing it? Why isn't declarer just winning the heart in hand and leading a diamond? I don't say it's easy for South to get this right, but there are some clues. Declarer has wantonly wasted dummy's ace of hearts entry to the diamonds. So why has declarer done that? Presumably declarer isn't worried about running the diamonds. So declarer's got the clubs to cash, and maybe declarer's even going to be able to get to dummy with a club entry, as indeed is the case here. I mean, it is starting to look the way it actually is. Winning the ace of diamonds straight away. And now switching to spades, but being very careful. It's no use switching to a low spade. Declarer can duck the trick round to north. South has to switch to the queen or 10 of spades to retain the lead if declarer ducks. North thrilled, encouraging with the 9. And now low from 3 remaining spades. Declarer is sunk. Declarer is trying the king, but the defense is certainly suggesting North has the ace. Yes, indeed. And now top of 2, overtaken, and a long spade. And that's one down. Is good bridge, very good defense. Maybe declarer didn't get it right. Sometimes if you play in an odd looking way, you are slightly trying to steal something. Often it's better just to play normally, and you're more likely to steal because the opponents won't be so on edge. But the trouble is, if you go 10 of hearts low queen and you win the king, South knows not to play more hearts now, because South knows we have the jack of hearts as well. So we've probably got 3 heart stoppers. I mean, we wouldn't have on this occasion because North has 6, but South wouldn't know that. So I would have thought it would make it probably more likely South would switch to a spade. But on the other hand, maybe South would duck a diamond. But maybe there's no point in South ducking a diamond because dummy's got the ace of hearts. So perhaps however we played the hand, South should probably get it right. Winning the first diamond and switching to queen or 10 of spades. One down. Good defense. Look forward to seeing you next time for another interesting board. Bye.